of good and evil was moral. That because God commanded the positive law, if Adam ate of the tree, which he did, he was really breaking the 10 Commandments. He was having other gods before God. He was committing idolatry. He was certainly stealing something that didn't belong to him. He was coveting. He was lying in that he didn't even tell his wife the truth when she handed the fruit to him. He was murdering himself and the whole human race. He wasn't being a faithful spouse to his wife. Regardless of the day, if it was a Sabbath day or a work day, he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. He wasn't appropriating his time properly. Instead, he was hanging around a tree. So you could go through all the 10 Commandments and show what Adam did when he broke that positive law was he broke all 10 Commandments. And that's the case with all positive laws, is that when we disobey them, we're not disobeying something inherently moral or immoral. What we're doing is we're disobeying the God who gave that positive law. And so that's how the positive laws are connected with moral law and with God's nature, but they're also all doing something. So the reason positive laws change is because God's purpose and all the different covenants are different. There are overarching purposes that transcend the covenants, but the covenants have distinctive purposes. So for example, the old covenant, the reason for a lot of the positive laws there was it's an extremely harsh covenant. That's what we're told in the book of Acts, is that these are heavy burdens that God gave to his old covenant people, but it was to preserve the line of promise. It was fear-based, that they weren't to intermarry. They weren't to kill themselves off. They had to hold together as a nation to preserve the line of promise. And also to point to the threat of judgment on Judgment Day and the warnings of the covenant of works are a reminder of that as well. So positive laws, what I'm saying, they're doing something in particular. New covenant, we have positive laws like baptism and the Lord's Supper.
Right.
Those are not inherently moral, but they mean something. They have symbols in light of the cross that's already taken place. But the whole system of church government and church discipline, those things are distinctive to the new covenant period. They're doing something special now that the gospel has gone to the nations and churches are to be planted among every tribe and tongue, regardless of the government.